Have you ever left the doctor's office full of expectation, after feeling good about the test results you've just taken? Hi, my name's Susan Goldspoons, your spokesperson for Instant Weight Drop, the celebrity's choice for losing weight fast and safely. Welcome to our Shop Free Mart's review of its acclaimed Synergy bundle. You'll get tons of value here today, designed solely on education, on the real potential for you to experience optimal health, especially if the doctor's report is discouraging and without a happy ending. In this medium, we're going to talk about what does iodine deficiency have to do with cancer. As your host and narrator, I'll be introducing John Austin, CEO and owner of Shop Free Mart, a premium buyers club full of natural solutions that every household should have. That's my gold spoon perspective. So without further ado, here is John Austin.
Hi there, Gold Spooners. I'll start by introducing a professional with at least 3 different doctorates, and also the author of more than 23 books. One of which has sold over 80,000 copies, called Iodine: Bringing Back the Universal Medicine. This individual has been promoting iodine as a safe and effective medicine for more than 10 years, and is one of the world's foremost authorities on iodine. Dr. Brownstein, he says that cancer starts with iodine deficiencies, just as it does with low oxygen of tissues. With no one looking into the fact that low iodine and low oxygenation of tissues are directly related to cancer, Dr. Brownstein clearly lays out what we would expect to find in iodine-deficient individuals. When iodine is deficient, nodules form in key organs, leading to precancerous conditions and then eventually to full-blown cancer. Let that sink in. He says iodine's main job is to maintain a normal architecture of those tissues. With iodine deficiency, the first thing that happens is that you get cystic formation, and the breasts, the ovaries, uterus, thyroid, prostate, and let's include the pancreas here, as well, since pancreatic cancer is also increasing at epidemic rates. Cysts start to form due to iodine deficiency. The cyst then becomes nodular and hard. If it goes on longer, they become hyperplastic tissue, which is the precursor to cancer. Brownstein continues, the good thing about iodine is that iodine has apoptonic properties, meaning it can stop a cancer cell from just continually dividing, and dividing, and dividing until it kills somebody. Iodine can stop this continuum wherever it catches it, and at the very least put the brakes on what is happening and perhaps even reverse the issue. Brownstein reports 3 specific cases of spontaneous regression of breast cancer as an example. After women took iodine supplementation, a 2008 paper by Bernard Iskin, MD, showed that iodine altered gene expression in breast cells, including programmed cell death. And let that sink in. A 2003 study by Ling Ang showed that molecular iodine caused lung cancer cells to undergo apoptosis, which is the programmed death of cancer cells. Interestingly, in 1993 case report, describes spontaneous remission of lung cancer in a patient incidentally treated with amyl-amiodarone, a drug that treats tachycardia, which contains iodine. This individual was receiving about 9 mg of iodine per day. Assimilation into the body. Iodine is crucial for the proper functioning of the thyroid, but the thyroid does not get access to iodine unless the body pH is near perfect. This stresses the importance of remaining well hydrated by adding hydration drops to your drinking water, because well hydrated cells tend to maintain a normal pH of 7 and etc. Dr. Brownstein said iodine is a great alkalizing agent and a major line of defense against sickness and disease. Oxford has discovered that oxygen makes cancer cells weak and less resistant to treatment. Systematically, iodine is recognized as an integral nutrient for proper immune function by the Institute of Medicine, and as well as the United Nations Nutritional Policy Board. Dr. Rashid Battar said cancer first and foremost is a problem with the immune system. You cannot have cancer if you have an intact immune system. Some people believe that iodine is responsible for half of our immune system strength and response, when we remember that infections caused many cancers and that iodine kills all kinds of pathogens.
On contact we come face to face with the fact that iodine is one of the most useful and essential substances for the prevention and treatment of cancer. Iodine should be used in high-dose dosages, the higher the better. When cancer is in its later stages and we do not have months to fool around with low dosages. The antimicrobial process of iodine quickly kills bacteria, viruses, fungi, and various other microorganisms. If a high dosage is used, we need to dial up iodine levels quickly. Iodine can be taken internally in large quantities and will have the same effect internally as it does on external surfaces. In addition, as in breast cancer, we want the iodine in concentrated tissues, or organs, and we can do that by painting the breasts with iodine. For an example. Also in the 1930s, when iodine was still a universal medicine, present in the U.S. pharmacopoeia, and was used at much higher dosage regularly. The usual dosage at that time, which is more than anyone even dreams of using today, was 300 milligrams. And up to 1,000 milligrams. Iodine is safe chemotherapy. It is powerful yet impossible no matter how high the dose, impossible for iodine to compete with the toxicity of radiation and chemotherapy. One can drown in a bucket of water, and there is a limit to how much iodine one can consume. However, the only fear in terms of saving a life from late-stage cancer is to not take enough iodine. Let's pause and let that sink in. One can reduce the need for extreme dosages if caught in early stages, so we recommend Shop Freemart's Synergy Bundle that comes with Pure Dine, hydration drips, and living minerals. Thanks Susan Gold Spoons and Gold Spooners from around the globe for giving Shop Freemart your ear.